Okay, welcome to the introduction to album artwork. Let's begin. To begin, you need to hit Command N to create your canvas. We are doing 1,150 by 1,150. Click OK. Alright, and again, that was Command N to make a new canvas. Command N. Oh, where did we go here? Oh. Okay, so here's our canvas, ladies and gents. At this point, let's take a look back at our directions. We are going to immediately hit Command-Shift-S to save our new canvas. Command-Shift-S. We got this new pop-up screen. If we see here, we're going to label it Last Name Album 1. Decola Album 1. Okay. Now we're going to save it in pictures. We always save in pictures, so that way things do not get lost. Decola Album 1. Save it in pictures and click Save. I'll give you a second to catch up. Okay, now we need to scale a picture of ourselves to the desired size. You will be using a picture of yourself, but I am just going to be using a picture of the green screen guy. Let me find my green screen guy picture. Where is he? Green screen guy. Where's our green screen guy? Where is he? There he is. Okay. So we're going to drag in our picture of our green screen guy. You would be dragging in a picture of yourself. Here's our picture of our green screen guy. And our directions say, scale picture of yourself to desired size. If you notice, I did not give you a specific size. And if we look here, our green screen guy is way smaller than our canvas. We have so much space to work with on our canvas. If we grab our scale tool right here, scale tool, we click on our image. Okay. Now, I could make it anything I want. I can make it super duper big if I wanted. But then it gets kind of blurry. Alright? So maybe something along the lines of, let's see, this. Again, your picture is much bigger, so you won't necessarily have the blur issue that I'm working with. Okay, and then to confirm, click on Scale. Okay, at this point, our directions say we need to use the magic wand to select the green. Let's use our magic wand. So if we grab our magic wand, we are going to select our green, and look at that! We have our green selected. Now you might be guessing that the next step is to hit Command, Shift, oh, not Command, Shift, anything. We're going to hit Command X. Okay. We hit Command X, and that cuts our green. Now it's gone. Here is a step that I'm going to put in bold, and I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger. This is so important that we're going to spend a second to talk about it. Right now on our canvas, we have this area selected, where the green used to be. This area right here. We're finished with that area. It's extremely important that before we move on to anything else, we hit Command-Shift-A to unselect. Before we move on to anything else, we have to hit Command-Shift-A to unselect. Command-Shift-A. Now if you notice, all those lines, these lines right here, they run around the outside, all those lines, once we hit Command-Shift-A, are gone. Now we had everything unselected. What's our next step? Okay, now before we begin to design, we're going to begin to design your album artwork. Look at examples to reference. Mr. Bob Dylan. Here we have a very large picture. He's very zoomed in. I'm sure this picture wasn't originally as large. He's very zoomed in, mostly black and white, and we have Bob Dylan, his name, in the biggest text. And then here's the name of the album, The Times They Are Changing, and then much more text down below. This is a wonderful idea. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. He is clearly the main focus with his name. Here's another example, Bruce Springsteen. I'm not a huge fan of this example because the text is so small. I like nice big text, but if you see here, the reason I'm showing you this example is because it says Born in the USA, and what do we have as the background? The American flag. So that's a continuation of theme. And if we look here, his jeans are blue, the background is red, white, and blue. It's a strong theme throughout. So when you're choosing your background image, that's something that you can do. Okay, now here we have Queen, another black and white, and even the background behind them is a gradient of gray to black, and we see Queen, absolute greatest. Very simple, very straightforward. Another very simple example is the Michael Jackson Bad record, where clearly he's looking at the camera, he is the focus, a very simple white background in contrast to his black. We have Bad in red and Michael Jackson up front. Clearly that's all they want you to see here. We have the opposite of that, this Taylor Swift example, where she is also looking at the camera, but we have a much more in-depth, much more highly designed background, where we have what looks like the forest and an ocean, and then we have a lowered opacity design of butterflies, etc. You have all these examples to look at when you're designing your own. We also have a nice, simple Live at Colby College. This is an Andy Lightning original. And we also have this one right here, the official Andy Lightning original. We have all these different colors that work together. So I will post all of these examples in the classroom for you to work with. But let's take a look quickly. Just as before, you brought in your office background for the green screen guy. You want to do the exact same thing for this. Where is our office background? Let's see. Office background. We'll do this one. If you drag your background in, it's going to be nice and big. However, that's not what I wanted. However, get out of your iMovie. Not today. Maybe later. However, if you notice, if you look in your Layers tab, all the way on the right, the lightning storm is on top of everything. That's not what you want. That's not what you want. So you want to drag it below. And then you are well on your way to designing your album. Good luck. Use all the skills and reference any videos you need to from the past. Good luck!